How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Wolf, and welcome back to my game of the decade. This is Fellowship, and I am playing Elarion today. So I want to show you my multi-shot Elarion build that I've put together. Relatively simple, but does crazy damage, and is achievable relatively early on. First things first, look at my health pool. Yeah, I know, it's perfect. Okay. So here is the talent setup that we're going to be running with. We're going to be using Focused Expanse on the first line here, which you'll get access to after your first set of dungeons. Then after doing a couple more and working your way to about here or around here, then you should have access to Repeating Stars here. And this can be your starting setup. It'll take you 4 points, and this will be focused around using Multishot as much as humanly possible. So in this case, the way he's going to work is with this setup, when you use your Focused Shot, which is your generator right here, when you're low on focus, there's a chance that you can proc a free Multishot. We shall see how many it takes. That's 5, so we're losing the average. That's 6, so we're really losing the average. That's 7, so we're really losing the average. Okay, and that's on the 8th one. And then I think I got 2 stacks back to back, which is absolutely beautiful. We love that. So that will allow you to get your multi-shot charges. Now, the reason I take this is because if you don't, the early game feels so weird. Because when you run out of AoE buttons to press, the only thing you can do is like just focus shot one singular mob when there's like 6 things in front of you, and it just feels so weird. Unless you take this node, because then if you're sitting there focus shotting the mobs, there's a chance you'll be able to get an empowered multi-shot that'll allow you to do crazy damage and start chunking things. Now you'll see here the other important thing is that it's an empowered multi-shot. It's not just a multi-shot. And then also your empowered multi-shots deal 25% increased damage over top of that. Empowered multi-shots have 50% reduced focus cost and always fire at least 3 arrows regardless of how many targets are in range, which will make sure that they still do good damage on the boss as well, which is just exceptional. Repeating Stars. Each time your multi-shot deals damage to an enemy, the cooldown of your Starfall volley is reduced by 0.3 seconds. That is the rain of arrows that you have here. This thing does surprisingly good damage, especially when combined with your Lunar Light Mark, because this will pop the mark very quickly. And then we come down to Fervent Supremacy in the lower tier here, and this is the one that really just makes the thing happen. Your Sky Strider's Supremacy cooldown is reduced by 20 seconds and grants 4 charges of Empowered Multi-Shot that last for up to 15 seconds. While Fervent Supremacy is active, your multi-shot deals 50% increased damage. 50% increased damage, plus 25% increased damage on Empowered Multi-Shots, plus sitting on 4 Empowered Multi-Shots, plus the multi-shots reducing the cooldown of your other AoE ability. It gets fucking mental. So, what is the Fervent Supremacy here? If you go into your rewards and you take a look at some of the other nodes that you can still get while you're going through things, you'll get the Sky Strider Supremacy right here. So it'll be a 45-second cooldown, I believe, where it will allow you to get 3 multi-shots in for free if you manage to have everything timed perfectly. However, if you use this talent, not only does it cut the cooldown in half, which is absolutely beautiful for us, it lets you store the multi-shots. I can just pop it and sit on it for 15 seconds, and while this is ticking down, the cooldown on this is ticking down as well, which is absolutely incredible. So it's actually only got a 10-second cooldown in reality. If you space it well enough, it actually only has a 10-second CD, which is just mental. Which gets even funnier with the fact that you can actually stack multi-shots in the background. So if you have multiple targets, you can stack your arrows, your Highwind arrows, 1, 2, and then now you can pop Skywind Stride, and it won't consume the multi-shots. So then that ends, and then you just have 6 in a row. So, and that's not even the highest amount. You can have, what, like 7 in a row, right? You can hit 7 multi-shots back to back with a Starfall volley up and a Lunar Light Mark, and like God will bleed. So let's do just that, shall we? So in this case, I would want to pop my ulti and then my haste increase to make it so that I can cast my Highwind arrows first, while putting up my lunar light mark and having the starfall volley over top. So the first thing you want to do is get this ticking on cooldown, get these cooldowns going, and then immediately use all of the mark charges after using your ulti and your haste boost right here. So I'll show you what that looks like.
You stand before annihilation.
You can use that in the middle of the cast. And then here, 7 multi-shots. And you just get the whole thing back. 27k on the target, dummies. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Did I just regen my ult, or is it free in here? And there's no way. Did I do that much damage? Oh, that's disgustingly illegal. I did that much damage. I regenerated my entire ultimate within an ultimate. Hello? What the fuck? Okay. That was my first time trying to actually bench that. I've just been doing it in dungeons. Okay, that's disgusting. Yeah, that's disgusting. I genned an ulti inside an ulti. Well, I love this character. Holy fuck. I love him. I'm gonna put 2,000 hours into this game. My life is gone. That's it. I can feel it being consumed. Okay, well, I'm doing that one more time, just because that was fun. It's not as good without, like, insane haste. And then on top of that, if you pop your ulti on it, you also get the focus reduction. So then you can just really spam the ever-loving shit out of these things. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I can't believe I genned another ulti inside the fucking ulti. That's crazy. I want to try that again in 2 minutes. I want to see if I can go absolutely sicko mode with it. Okay, so, for other thing. Training dummies have 1337 health. Love that. Okay. So, on single target, what do? Literally the same thing. Literally the exact same thing. Because High Wind Arrow still does such good damage on single target, you still want to press it. So long as you have enough haste from your, like, elite and whatnot, or your ulti plus the haste buff, you just do the exact same thing with this up as well. And then you can use your Heartseeker's Barrage as well. Try and make sure you keep the mark up whenever you get that proc. Because you'll be able to refill your lunar stocks there. And then, I mean, this is just the cycle, right? Do the exact same thing for whatever comes off cooldown. And just sort of rotate between whatever you have at this point. And single target is not too bad. It's not as crazy as being able to gen an ult in an ult, but the single target on this is not bad whatsoever. I have not had any issues. I've actually been... Is my bow, like, split into multiple pieces? Is that broken or on purpose? I can't tell. What do we think? Is that broken or not? That looks pretty fucked up, I'm not gonna lie. Oh well. It happens. Early access. But yeah. Alright. One more time. Let's go crazy with it, shall we? Okay, so. Event Horizon. Then pop Sky Striders. Then pop Lunar Mark. Then pop my Starfall while using High Wind over top as many times as possible. Then pop this. Then AoE Multishot. Like my fucking life depends on it. Okay. Ready?
Gaze upon the void between stars.
32, 35, 35k DPS, and an ulti inside an ulti. Okay. Well, yeah, he's a little fair, boys. He's a little balanced. A little balanced. That's actually crazy. I can almost do it again. What the fuck? You must get extra ulti in here. You must get extra ulti from hitting these things. No, there's no fucking way you don't. Ah, well. that is the Elarion experience for you. I will give you a full gameplay video of this as well, so do keep an eye on the channel for that. I absolutely fucking love this game. This is the game of the decade. I am going to spend way, way too many hours in this game. But yeah, that is the build guide. Hope you enjoy it. Go fuck shit up.